I had, for the X 2008 tour, my costumes were all designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier Couture. Prior to that, I've worked with Karl Lagerfeld, for Chanel, with Dolce & Gabbana, with really amazing designers. And I guess if people knew the amount of time and energy that goes into that prior to seeing it in concert, it's devising the look, it's having fittings. I can't stand fittings, but I have to do them all the time. So they need to be unique, they need to have impact, I need to be able to get in and out of them very quickly. So there's all this technical stuff that the audience shouldn't see or shouldn't know about, but that's all behind the scenes. So for this show, I'll hope to have a couple of new outfits for you.
Okay, cool. So this show is Jean-Paul Gaultier, or the costume? I understood that.
For the show, for MTV show, it'll probably be a mixture of costumes that I've had in the last few months. But I do promise I'll try and bring something new. Well, my advice for ladies who are into fashion and don't have the bank account to fulfill their kind of vision, I know because I've been there many times, and sometimes the real thrill is, I used to scour markets. Like, that would be, my weekend would be going to the local market and to car boot sales, to secondhand stores, and finding something original, something cheap, and you just need a couple of skills to be able to adapt clothing to make it yourself. So I love it to be to have something that you've done yourself on your clothes. I do that with my costumes. That's a big confession that many times right before I go on stage, something doesn't fit or something doesn't work. So everyone, including myself, has the needle and thread, and we're all wildly trying to fix the costumes. So I would say, get busy, do it yourself, don't be shy, and you do not need a lot of money to be fabulous. That's a really... Okay, he's asking me very difficult questions now. What's the best fashion? Shoes, handbags, or accessories? I would have to go for shoes. That is a weakness of mine. The fashion trends for this summer, I think, well, there's a lot of shorts around. That seems to be the thing. There's like high-waisted shorts is probably going to be big. Don't know if I am going to be in them. I think in general with fashion at the moment, it's kind of whatever you want. I think that there's a lot of freedom with which era you want to kind of adhere to, or which fashion staple you're going to have. So do whatever you want. That's always my advice. That's what I do. Sometimes I really don't have a clue what's going on in fashion, but you kind of just feel what you need and find what's right for you.
Let me ask you.
That's a very interesting question, and I don't know if I've ever been asked that. Bravo! Because there are... What I'm wearing will really affect the performance, and as we all know, I am in some crazy get-ups sometimes, and yeah, some of them I think, how on earth am I going to do this? So we get the scissors out and make it so it's possible to actually move. I mean, some outfits are they work and they live in a photograph or in a video, but then to be on stage, they really need to function as well.